Welcome students, myself Adshaya, lecturer of Emmanuel Arthur College of Pharmacy. Today we are going to see about perfumes. Perfumes is a mixture of fragrance, essential oils or aromatic compounds, preservatives and solvents used to give a pleasant scent. Perfumes are supposed to release a continuous pleasant fragrance that will provide a long-lasting feeling of freshness. So, perfume is a mixture of fragrance of essential oils and aromatic compounds, fixatives and solvents used to give pleasant scent. It is a continuous pleasant fragrance that will provide a long-lasting feeling of freshness. Notes in perfume. Perfume is described in musical metaphor of having three sets of notes. They are created carefully with the knowledge of evaporation process of perfumes. So perfume is described in three sets of notes, and these notes are carefully written with the knowledge of evaporation of perfumes. And the three notes are top notes, middle notes, base notes. Top notes, middle notes and base notes. Each of these levels, however, having primary purpose. All the three notes have their own primary purpose. Top notes. Scent perceived immediately, evaporate quickly, last about 15 minutes of application. So top notes are these, they are easily used and evaporated quickly. It's fastly evaporated, and its fragrance only lasts up to 15 minutes. Middle or heart notes. They emerge after the top notes. It is also called as heart notes. The body of perfume lasts about, so this is the body of a perfume and it lasts about 30 minutes. Then base notes. It appears after the heart notes fade. It lasts up to 1 hour. So top notes 15 minutes, middle 30 minutes, base 1 hour. Notes of perfumes. Top notes. They are generally the lightest of all notes and recognized immediately after application. It consists of small light molecules with high volatile and evaporate quickly. Common fragrance of top notes include citrus, light fruits and herbs. So they are the lightest of all notes and easily recognized after application. When we are applying into the body, we can easily recognize it. And it consists of small light molecules with high velocity, volatile, evaporate quickly. So it contains light molecules, so it is evaporated quickly. Common fragrance used are citrus, lemon, orange, etc. Light fruits, grape, berries, herbs, lavender herbs. These are the fragrance used in this perfumes. Middle notes. Middle notes, heart notes make an appearance once the top notes evaporates. Once the top note is evaporated, the middle notes or heart notes make its appearance. The middle note compounds from the heart or main body of perfume. It compounds from the heart or it is the main body of perfume. Act to mask the often unpleasant initial impression of base notes. It is asked to mask the often unpleasant initial impression of base notes, which become more pleasant with time. So it unpleasant initial impression removes and makes it more pleasant with the time. Common fragrances of middle notes includes rose, lemon, lavender, nutmeg and jasmine. The common fragrance of these middle notes are rose, lemon, lavender, nutmeg and jasmine. Base notes. Base notes or bottom or dry notes appear while middle notes are fading. While the middle or hot notes are fading, this base notes appears. It is also called as bottom notes or dry notes. The base and middle notes together maintain theme of perfume. The base and middle maintains a theme of perfume. Base notes bring depth and solidity to a perfume. Base notes bring depth and solidity to a perfume. Common fragrances of base notes include sandalwood, vanilla, amber, and musk. The common fragrances are sandalwood, vanilla, amber, and musk. Classifications of perfumes. Perfumes are classified into 5 major groups based on the concentration of fragrance and duration of lasting. Perfumes are classified into 5 different groups based on their concentration of fragrance and duration of lasting. First, perfume. Perfumes are most potent and expensive from form of 20 to 40 percentage of fragrance oil. Apply sparingly as its concentration means more intensity to the skin and last for 9 to 16 hours. So perfumes are more potent and expressive from 20 to 40 degree of fragrance oil. Apply sparingly as its concentration means more intensity on skin and lasts up to 9 to 16 hours. Second one, EDP. Eau de Parfum. EDT, Eau de Toilette. EDC, Eau de Cologne. First, EDP, 18 to 15 percentage of fragrance oil. The rest is alcohol, water and lasts up to 6 to 9 hours. So here only 18 to 25 percentage of fragrance oil. Rest is alcohol, alcohol and water, and it lasts up to 6 to 9 hours. Second one, EDT. Lighter fragrance with 8 to 15 fragrance oil and lasts for 4 to 6 hours. Here second one, the fragrance oil percentage is 8 to 15 percentage and it only lasts up to 4 to 6 hours. Third one, EDC. The percentage of fragrance oil is 5 to 15 percentage and it lasts up to 2 to 4 hours. Mist. The increasingly popular nowadays as all over the body spray with 3 to 7 percentage of fragrance oil and lasts up to 1 to 2 hours. It can be applied lavishly. Storing them in fridge increases its cooling effect. So mist, it is popular nowadays all over the body sprays with 3 to 7 percentage of fragrance oil. It lasts for 1 to 2 hours and can be applied lavishly. It can be applied lavishly. Storing them in fridge increases its cooling effect. Splash and aftershave. It contains 1 to 3 percentage of fragrance oil and lasts up to 1 hour. It is the fragrance concentration guide. Classification of perfumes. Single floral perfumes that have a dominant scent of just one flower. Floral bouquet perfumes whose scent is the combination of several flowers, oriental or amber. These have sweet and slightly animalistic scents. Woody, made of agarwood, sandalwood, cedar wood, and vetiver, which gives a woody scent. Leather, scents that are reminiscent of leather but made of honey, tobacco, wood, and wood tar. Crepe, scents of oak moss and labdanum. Fern, it has a base of lavender, coumarin, and oak moss and is predominantly men's perfume. So, classification of perfume. Single floral. It has only one scent of a flower. Only one flower scent it will have. Floral. It has multiple combination of several flowers smell. Oriental or amber. They have sweet and slightly animalistic scents. Animal scents. They are the woody. Wood means wood, agar wood, sandalwood. They are the scents which are made from there. Leather. It is made by honey, tobacco, wood, and wood tar. Crepe. Scents of oak moss and lavender. Fern. It has base lavender, coumarin, and oak moss. It is a men's perfume. Again, perfumes can be further classified into the following classes: bright floral, green, aquatic, citrus, fruity, and gourmand. Bright floral, fragrance of one or several flowers. Example: St. Beautiful. Green, fragrance from cut grass or leaf. Example: Calvin Klein's Eternity. Aquatic or oceanic, a clean smell reminiscent of ocean. Example: David of cool water. Citrus, having a freshening effect. Fruity, aromas of fruits other than citrus, blackcurrant, mango, passion fruit. Gourmand, it is a scent which is edible or dessert-like quantities. Vanilla, that edible, all called as gourmand. Perfume ingredients. Ingredients causing allergic reactions. Annex 3 of European Union Cosmetic Regulations 1223 by 2009 currently list 26 allergens mostly found in fragrance and essential oils that, if it is contain level or higher, must be listed as a part of product ingredients listing, all of which must be listed in ingredients list on a label or packaging of product if they are present in concentrations greater than 0.001 percentage in leaf of products and 0.01 percentage in rinse of products. So, from Annex 3 of European Union Cosmetic Regulations 1223 by 2009, it contains of 26 allergens. It contains 26 allergens, mostly found in fragrances of essential oils that present contains levels of higher must be listed as a part of product Ingredients listing. The listing of these 26 allergens was to alert customers of their presence so they can avoid using the product if they are allergic to these chemicals. List A. Fragrance chemicals which according to the existing knowledge of frequently reported: isoeugenol, amyl cinnamyl alcohol, salicylate, citrol, eugenol, cyclohexene carboxylaldehyde, benzyl alcohol, benzyl, cinnamyl alcohol, cinnamol, coumarin, and geraniol. These are the existing fragrance chemicals. List B. Fragrance chemicals which are less frequently reported: benzyl benzoate, hexyl cinnamaldehyde, limonene, linalool, 3-methyl 4-butanone, benzyl cinnamate, citronellol, farnesol, methylheptane carbonate, liliol, anisyl alcohol. They are the less frequently reported. Further, 2 more fragrances were added: oak moss and tree moss. The ingredients causing allergic reactions. First ingredient is sandalwood. It uses fragrance. Its side effect is hypersensitivity. Sandalwood causes hypersensitivity. Limonene, slightly astringent smell. Its side effect is irritates the skin irritation. Third one is benzyl alcohol. It is used as a fixative and side effect is skin irritant causing redness and pain. The fourth one is benzyl benzoate. It is used as fixative, sweet, balsamic odor. Side effects: skin irritations like blisters, itching, scratching, and redness. Fifth one is acetone. It is used as a solvent and its side effect is inhalation and causes dryness of mouth and throat. The sixth one is ethyl acetate. Uses solvent. Side effects: deflating effect of skin and may causes drying and cracking. Benzaldehyde. It is a narcotic, lung and eye irritant, causes nausea, abdominal pain and may also cause kidney damage. Benzyl acetate, carcinogen, eye and lung irritation and coughing. Benzyl alcohol, headaches, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, drops in blood pressure, muscle twitching, convulsions. Camphor, dizziness, confusion, nausea, muscle twitching and convulsions. Ethanol, muscle twitching, fatigue, respiratory irritations, drowsiness and impaired vision. Ethyl acetate, eye and respiratory irritation. Limonene, carcinogen. Linalool, respiratory disturbance in animals, depression, central nervous system disorders. Methylene chloride, banned by the FDA due to the severe toxic effects. However, the ban is not enforced due to trade secret. Controversial ingredients. A recent epidemiological survey in UK revealed that 23% of the women and 13.8% of men experience some sort of adverse reaction to personal care product over the course of year. Although the most of the reactions may be due to the sensory irritations, various studies reveals that up to 10% of dermatological patients who are patch tested and are allergic to cosmetic products and other constituent ingredients. Causative product. It includes deodorants and perfumes, skincare products, hair care products, and nail cosmetics. Allergic contact dermatitis mainly result from fragrance chemicals and preservatives. The preservatives has been also recognized as an increasingly important sensitizer in Europe, which has led to recent recommendation that it should be prohibited from leave-on products until the information on safe consumer level became available. The other emerging allergens includes UV fillers, tosylamide, formaldehyde resins, and nail acrylates. It has been estimated that 1 to 3% of the population will be allergic to cosmetic and cosmetic ingredients. However, true incidence of adverse reactions to cosmetics is likely to be underestimated since most reactions are often mild and transient and consumers simply change products. In order to address this issue, some countries now have a system of cosmetovigilance. Preservatives. Preservatives. The most cosmetics are delivered from multi-usage packing which comes into repeated contact with the environment and human skin. This along with their composition makes them an extremely good culture medium. As a result, numerous different preservative systems have been devised and most certain low molecular weight compounds which make them potential sensitizers. This is born out of studies that identified these ingredients as common cosmetic allergens. Studies of several years pointed out that most commonly used preservatives in cosmetics are paraben, imidazolidinyl urea, quaternium 15, formaldehyde, and isothiocyanates. Parabens. Parabens are one of the most frequently used preservatives in cosmetics. In one European study, parabens were found in 99% of leaf products and 77% of rinse-off products. The common usage compound of weaker cosmetics, usually concentration 0.1 to 0.3%. Thank you.